Words spoken by people other than doctors or news reporters might be the most devastating at times. As spoken by a youngster who is compelled to bid farewell. Kelly Ripa, the beloved morning show queen of America, has had her family-centered world shattered. Her daughter, who was always loved by her parents despite growing up in the limelight, has now shared a heartfelt farewell that admirers can't get enough of. The events that unfolded in Ripa Consuelo's home have shocked millions. We will explain everything in detail tonight. The anguish, the bravery, and the profound insight that will make you hug your loved ones closer. You will never think about family the same way after hearing what Kelly's daughter revealed. So be sure to stick around to the very end. A swell of asterisk-like melody. A montage of Kelly and her family throughout the years gradually plays. The last 40 years. One of Hollywood's rare success stories, Kelly Ripa and Mark Canillos have been greatly admired. A life that appeared unbreakable even when the spotlight was shining the brightest, a marriage that lasted more than 25 years, and 3 lovely children. Their Instagram photos celebrating milestones like birthdays, graduations, trips, and laughing were cherished by fans. On Live with Kelly and Mark, Kelly frequently revealed her true feelings for Mark, joked about her children, and painted a picture of the ideal family that many viewers aspired to have. The underlying reality, however, was that no family is safe from heartache, even the most idyllic ones. Tragically, the Consuelo children, particularly the daughter, were forced into the most difficult period of their lives. Warning, warning. It began softly, almost unnoticed. In the wee hours of the morning, someone calls. The doctor's office visit. Doctor whispering softly. It was the type of change that can completely upend your life in an instant, as Kelly's daughter Lola experienced. She thought her parents were unbeatable when she was a kid. Her fate was immediately broken when she witnessed her normally unshakable mother quivering by her father's side as he became reliant on machines. Much more than a health scare it was. It served as a sobering reminder that the people you hold dear might go from your life in an instant. Lola had the epiphany that she could have to bid farewell at that very moment. Warning, warning, warning. Not only does Lola's voice carry such weight because of her words, but also because of the length of time she bottled up her anguish. She tried to be strong for her mom and brothers, so she avoided cameras and social media for days. On the other hand, quiet is heavy. The world took notice when she eventually spoke up. There was no script or polish to her speech. Their origin was the genuine emotion of a daughter seeing the departure of her strongest male role model. With tears streaming down her cheeks, she spoke by his bed. "My father, I am at a loss for words upon our parting. Am I prepared?" Never intended to make headlines, those words hit every parent and child with a truth we all dread the moment they arose. Eventually, saying farewell becomes inevitable. Attention, seriousness. As Lola battled to discover her voice, Kelly confronted her own problems. She had joked about her deepest worry for a long time, losing Mark, her life partner. The Kelly faithful took it as her just being herself and expressing her sense of humor. A genuine worry, though, was beneath the laughs. Mark was a rock that she could always count on. He instilled a sense of stability in their children and was also her greatest friend and confidant. Kelly had to see her daughter battle the same terror she had kept hidden for a long time as he lay struggling for his life. "I could hardly handle it." Kelly, though, was certain that she would not crumble. It was especially true when her children were in a dire need of her. In those sterile corridors of the hospital, asterisk after asterisk, a brand new tradition started within the family. Kelly and the kids would gather around Mark's bed every night, play his favorite music, whisper sweet nothings into his hand. Lola, who is normally reserved, found herself serenading the room with lullabies that her father had sang to her when she was a baby. A group of nurses stood in the corridor and listened. Those moments were more important than any medicine, even doctors agreed. On those watchful nights, Lola's farewell started to take form. Not as a fleeting instant, but as a torrent of inaudible sounds, melodies, and cherished memories. The moment Lola made her public speaking debut was marked by asterisks. The burden of her suppressed emotions was evident in her remarks. You think you'll always have time, she wrote. Rejoice once more. It is now time to address the issue. It is time to elaborate. Time, however, isn't certain. If this is our last farewell, Dad, please know how much I appreciate everything that you've given me. You taught me the meaning of family, the importance of fatherhood, and the importance of love. No matter what, you can count on me to be at your side. A child's farewell is one of the most sympathetic events in the world of famous families. No amount of illumination can save a family the difficult feelings that accompany maturation, change, and loss. Just recently, Kelly Ripa let us in on one of these private, meaningful moments. Her daughter Lola Consuelos and Kelly sharing a touching farewell. Though Kelly Ripa's family life is wholly and very intimate, her television fame and the glitz of her morning show are constants in her life. Despite the ups and downs of public life, Kelly and her husband Mark Consuelos have created a stable home based on love, laughter, and stability over their nearly 30-year marriage. Michael, Lola, and Joaquin are their 3 children, and as a result, they are all growing up in the spotlight while being protected to the best of their parents' abilities. The middle child, Lola, has never slowed down or become shy. Fans got a look at the strength of mother-daughter relationships as Kelly recorded an honest and heartfelt farewell moment as her daughter prepared to go on a new chapter in her life, whether it was relocating to a new city, going to college, or following a personal dream. The departure was filled with a range of feelings, including pride, sadness, and hope, which any parent who has witnessed their child venture out into the world can relate to. Kelly, as always, was forthright about how she felt about the day. The growth she witnessed was incredible, but she added that saying goodbye was never easy. As soon as she spoke, her audience understood the universal challenge of juggling pride and sadness at your child's transition to a new chapter in life. A side of Kelly that seldom appears on morning TV was shown in the brief video clip and social media reflections. Additionally, Mark Consuelos, who is known for always being there for his family, was clearly affected. Even Papa, who is usually reserved and unflappable, hugged his daughter and spoke words of encouragement that even he could not conceal. Family love, vulnerability, and human feeling are still paramount, even in the homes of famous and wealthy people. The moment was a moving reminder of this. In a flash, responses were flooding social media. Supporters expressed their sympathies by flooding Kelly's Instagram with remarks that praised the couple's commitment to family and shared own experiences of children leaving home. Many have remarked on how nice it is to watch famous people show their true feelings in realistic, honest, and vulnerable times. It moved me to tears, remarked one supporting fan. The beauty and realism are breathtaking. Sending best wishes to them. The difficulties of being a public figure while raising a family were also brought up throughout the event. The balance between what they reveal and what they keep private has always been an important consideration for Kelly and Mark. Still, these kinds of scenes show viewers that famous people's families still deal with the same kinds of emotional challenges that any other family does. If anything, it brings them even more attention, as fans are closely following their every move, while the authentic feeling transcends the screen and touches people everywhere. Kelly finds that perspective helps ease the pain of saying goodbye. She has been very forthright about the significance of letting her children be independent, the joy of the little things in life, and the need to celebrate milestones before moving on. Her genuine self-humor and poise make her a beloved figure to her children and fans alike as she walks the fine line between letting go and holding on. Ultimately, the film of Lola's heartfelt farewell is more than just a moving family memory. It is a demonstration of the transformative power of genuine connection, vulnerability, and love. The showbiz constraints of fame can't take away the importance of family, as Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos show. Family is the most important thing in life since it provides support, affection, and emotional honesty. Everyone involved, parents, fans, and viewers, can take heart from the fact that saying goodbye is inevitable and yes, not always easy. They demonstrate that children who have been loved, guided, and encouraged are ready to take on the world. It is in the end a celebration of that love that Kelly and her friends share a moment of sadness.